Welcome to Common Sense Investing. My name is Cameron, and my USA listed stocks in 2025 have been doing incredibly well. So let's try it again. Today I'm going to introduce you to one US listed stock on the stock market in 10 minutes or less. Zedge, with a share price of $2.48, a market cap of $32 million, and $18.6 million of cash with some free cash flow, no debt, and enterprise value of $13.65 million, 13 million shares diluted, buybacks, dividends, so much to talk about here. So what could improve those returns? Well, let's start with what Zedge does. Zedge, we make phones personal. Zedge is the #1 phone personalization app. I will be checking that in the world and helps you make sure your phone reflects you. You can get it on Google Play, the Apple App Store, or on a browser. Why would you install Zedge? Well, content for all tastes and styles, AI images, wallpapers, video wallpapers, notification sounds, ringtones, right? 22 million active users. And then, of course, as an investor, this is when I start paying attention, free and premium content. Zedge isn't just some cheap AI-produced content wallpaper for your phone. They also have real people with real artists, which drives more creativity and more people to their app. Well, I had to go check it out myself, right? So I went to my phone. I have an Android phone. These are screenshots from my own phone. So I actually searched for wallpapers, not Zedge, just wallpapers. I want wallpapers. What comes up first, second, third, fourth, fifth? #1, of course, because I have an Android phone, was Google with over 1 billion downloads, but a star rating of only 3.9 stars. In second place here, right? Zedge, 500 million plus downloads, a great star rating of 4.6. TikTok down here also had 4.6, 100 million downloads though, so 1/5 the size. And then we have an up-and-comer here. This is the only one with higher than a 4.6 rating at 4.8, but only 5 million downloads. So overall, I would say yes, Zedge is doing quite well on the market, at least on Android, where if you're looking for ringtones or wallpapers, Zedge is going to be one of the top apps offered to people. So that's it. It's a pretty simple product. It's a pretty simple company. And honestly, to me, it's not that exciting yet. What is more exciting to me about Zedge is their numbers. So don't forget that this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't know anything about you, your risk tolerance, how much money you're working with, your experience level. This is simply a communication to you from one investor to another to basically say, go take a look at this company and go do your own research, your own due diligence, and make your own decisions. So this slide here was updated from Zedge as of October 17, 2025. So this is very recent. $42 million market cap, $20 million of cash with zero debt. That gives them an enterprise value of $22 million. They're doing a $5 million buyback, which is underway. They're about 80% done buying these shares, and they have just instituted a 2% dividend yield. And that really opens the question. That's a lot of value. So is Zedge a value stock or is Zedge a growth stock or both? The exciting part for me is that 2025 for Zedge has been a year of restructuring, and I don't know if the market has recognized it yet. Growth has basically stopped. It has flatlined. It's actually down a little bit in the past 9 months. However, it has improved a little bit in Q3 of 2025, and I am telling you that this is going to be the story of this company moving forward, is can this company use this as a new starting point to return to growth? That is the big question, because subscription revenue, despite the decreasing revenue on the top line, subscription revenue is going up. And is that a catalyst for Zedge moving forward? Since implementing their premium Zedge service, their net subscriptions are up 38%. Their average revenue per monthly active user is up 57%, and the premium gross transactional value is up 46%. So they have less users, but the users they have are paying for more, focusing on earnings. And again, look at this. Negative due to restructuring, negative full year 2025 in 9 months due to restructuring. Is the restructuring complete? All of a sudden, their GAAP operating income is positive $200,000. Going down here to the non-GAAP diluted Earnings per share, yeah, went from 10 cents per share to 5 cents per share on the restructuring. All of a sudden, in Q3 of 2025, back up to 6 cents per share. Is this repeatable? That is the big question. And this is what the company wants you to measure them on. They have stated this explicitly. Free cash flow is important to them. 4.7 million of free cash flow in 2024. Trailing 12 months, that is down to 4.3 million. But again, that was due to the restructuring. Right here, they are saying that their free cash flow is expected to improve beginning in Q3 of 2025 due to $4 million annualized in restructuring and other cost savings. Q4 2025 will reflect the full benefit. That is what we are moving into. So can this rebound in 2026? That's what I am hoping for. They feel like the most attractive investment they can make right now are their own shares and some of their new products. What are their new products? Well, as discussed, right? They have Zedge, which is your wallpapers and ringtones and everything else, which I am trying out on my phone right now. Emojipedia with all the best emojis on the internet. They are repairing. Remember, they're underperforming Guru Shots. They're coming out with Guru Shots 2.0 to add to these improvements, as well as, again, these AI products that they are getting to market quickly in SynCat and Tape Deck. This company has the resources, the time, and the cash to bring new products to market, test them out, and the ones that succeed, the ones that hit and go viral, they can double down on and increase their revenue. At least that's the plan. Advertising is up 36%, increase in CPMs. The premium subscriptions up 16% in 9 months. Testing value-added features, pricing, term, geo, platform. So this is still under development and could go higher. And then their creator economy is up 27% in the past 9 months. Revenue returned to growth despite the TikTok ban in the US at the start of the quarter. And a TikTok deal has finally been reached with China, the Trump administration says. So that headwind should be gone for now. And then launching all these new products. Launched DataSeeds AI, a new content marketplace initiative for AI training sets, created business-to-business revenue opportunities, and this was just one new product for Q3. Meaning if you like the old CanSlim approach, I got the book up there on the wall, How to Make Money in Stocks by William J. O'Neill. I mean, Zedge has new products, new management, new innovation, or new service. They have all of these three and a very competent management team. If you want to get a little deeper into CanSlim as far as institutional investment, well, institutions are buying Zedge. Earnings have been all over the place with the restructuring, but again, if you look at the most recent quarter, which hopefully reflects the company moving forward, there is significant improvement here. Where is free cash flow going to go in 2026? If this was 2024 and 2025 has taken a bit of a hit due to the restructuring, has the restructuring worked? At least Q3 seems to indicate that yes, it is looking better. So are we skating to where the puck is going to be or where it has been? I am looking forward to Zedge in 2026. So let me know about Zedge, what you think. And of course, if you want to keep finding, researching, and discussing some of these amazing little microcap opportunities, check out commonsenseinvesting.ca. It will show you my Patreon Discord and or my Substack Discord. And in the Discord, we have all kinds of different live streams talking about investing strategy. And this is where I put all of my basically discussion about all the stocks that I talk about on this channel. As always, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. Good luck investing out there.